Okay guys, so this video is going to show you how to finding the multiplier to give a final amount after percentage increase or decrease. So just as a review, any percent can be written as a decimal to the hundredths place. So this is really easy if you have like, I'm going to do little notes down here. If you have like 75%, it's written as 0.75, right? That's pretty easy to figure out. But it's always 1 to 9% that messes everyone up. So just real quick, you are going to write these things out. If it's less than 10%, this is what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick little explanation of why that is. Okay, so if I have a decimal point, this right here is my hundredths place. I say out of 100 because a full percent is 100%. So if I have 8%, I would say 8 here and 0 there. Okay, because technically if I pronounce this in the way that I'm supposed to pronounce it, instead of saying 0.08, it is 8 hundredths, because that's the hundredths place, 8 hundredths. So that is the reasoning as to why it is 0.0 something, instead of just saying 0.8. That is 80%. Okay, so just so you know, if you need to write this down somewhere, do that. But just want to make sure that everyone's clear as to why that is. Okay, anyway, so getting into the question, it says, a house was valued at $397,000 over several years. The value decreased, you know that, by 8%, giving the house a new value. So you are going to answer these two questions. So it says, fill in the blank to write the new value in terms of the old value. So the new value is going to be a part of the old value. So if I have decreased by 8%, so let's put it this way. If I have the 100% is $397,000, right? So if I have 100%, okay, that is the whole thing. So if it says the new value is what percent of the old value. So if it decreased by 8, what percent do you have left? I have 92. Okay, I have 92% left. So this is the old value, and the new value is 0.92 times the old value. Okay, so real quick going over this. If it decreased by 8%, I say, okay, well, I start with 100, I lose 8, I'm left with 0.92. Okay, now technically it's like that. If you want the official way to write this, it's technically 1.00, so that's 100%, minus 0.08, that's the 8% you lost, leaves you with 92% of the original value. I know I wrote that wrong, but this is the technical way of understanding why it's 0.92. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you are going to take the new value equals, well, you're going to take this that you just figured out, and you are going to put it in the calculator. So just so everybody can see it, I'm going to erase this. Anyway, so here we go. So 0.92 times the old value. So again, that's the old value. So 397,000. Okay, and it gives you the new value. So that is 365,240 dollars. Okay, now could you have found 8% and then subtracted it from this? Yes, you could have, but it doesn't want you to find it that way. Plus, this is a little easier because you skip a step, and it's not as difficult this way. So for this question, make sure you understand how to do this. Now, if it gives you an explanation, it says, let's just say this is increased. Sorry, that's super sloppy. you would do 1.00 plus 0.08, which would give you 1.08, what you would put there, and then you would multiply it by the old value. So make sure you're reading the question to make sure that you understand if it's saying increased or decreased and by what percent. Okay, and then you just find the value after that. So if you guys need more help with this, please let me know. We'll be more than happy to